Heathland Connections came about from a conversation around the potential for a super NNR at Thursley. Could we expand on what we've got here and reconnect other heathlands in the vicinity through bigger, better and more joined up land management? And what we found through those initial conversations with potential partners is, yes, they were interested in a super NNR, but actually their ambition for restoring heathland in this area and connecting people with it went far broader than just a super NNR. And that ambition was fantastic to see, and it's been the foundation on which the Heathland Connections Nature Recovery Partnership has started to build from.
So we had a project about 12 years ago now, the Hindhead Tunnel, that's reunited the two sides of the common. That's given more connectivity in a physical sense because it is one big property now. Things like nightjar, which never ever nested in the punch bowl, have now come back, and that's purely because they don't have that roar of all the traffic thundering around the bowl.
Our heathlands in this part of Surrey are really fragmented, and everyone manages them in a slightly different way from each other. Everyone struggles for the same funding, budget, time, resource, capacity. This project can really bring those experts into the room, pull in that source of funding that we can all act quickly and together to achieve more for nature and to halt the devastating loss in biodiversity we're currently facing.
Preserving heathland is important due to the fact that it's such a rare habitat. The kind of wildlife that calls heathland home is even rarer. We want to bring back as much heathland as possible and then connect it all up so that these animals and birds have other places to nest and rear young.
Often in conservation discussions you have this slightly artificial divide between access initiatives and conservation initiatives, and I absolutely firmly believe the two are intertwined, that if you enable people to enjoy the countryside, to understand the landscape that they're visiting, what you do then is you garner a love for that place, and that in turn feeds a desire to keep it special and to protect it.
Because everyone who enjoys these spaces has a place to play in ensuring they're there, full of wildlife and full of biodiversity for generations to come.
For us at Putnam, we are so excited to be a partner of Heathland Connections. We've never embarked upon a heathland restoration or heathland enhancement project before, so to be able to learn from the partners in the group is going to be absolutely critical. I think also I'm really excited about the ability to bring all of our data together to understand what the impact of good heathland management is in a wider landscape.
Every heathland is different, and one heathland might be really good for X species, one might be great for Y species. And to have this rich biodiversity around us is so important. And by pulling together, I think we can make much more of limited resources.
What I would love to see from the Heathland Connections project is a really joined up approach to how we manage our heathland.
They are jam stuffed with wildlife. They are as interesting as going on a safari to Africa or going to visit a tropical rainforest.
These species, a lot of them are on important red list. We just need as much heathland as possible. There's still time to bring it back to its former glory. It's so much better for the wildlife.
It's an ancient landscape, it's full of life, and I think we need to protect it. Now is the moment. I think it's now or never.
I hope that heathland is seen as a valuable resource for people and for nature in West Surrey. I hope that it's a place people visit and connect with and value.